Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's about SAE. Bless upon yourself and thank you all for tuning into this one. So my wonderful peeps, the West Indies versus Sri Lanka test match is currently underway, right? And during commentary, heard Samuel Badred made a statement about West Indies team where he says like, this is the best West Indies test team we have or we should have had over the time. This combination of batting, bowling, and everything is the best West Indies have. A lot of people are not sitting well with this comment because people are like, other players should be included in this team, rete, and he's just saying that because they're holding their own against Sri Lanka in the middle with Rastan Chase and Amir Jangu and rete. But my peeps, I want to hear your guys' opinion on this matter. Do you believe that this is the best West Indies test team we have at the moment or not? Remember, if it's the first time on the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And don't forget to leave your honest thoughts in the comments section. So, Samuel Badre about the current West Indies team, do you agree with him? Honestly, I am seeing this is the complete test team that West Indies is having after a long time. Samuel Badger during commentary. And why would he say that? Well, I let's see it out like this. I think the West Indies have always have had players who could come into the team and settle down and build an innings. Amir Jangu is a perfect example. You see, if West Indies have always chosen from the regional team or the regional competition that has just concluded before a test match, I think we would have gotten better results over the years. Because the players in the regional teams who have performed extremely well based on West Indies' current ability, their average might not be a lot, but they're scoring runs, right? Um, they would have a better result than sticking with the same bunch of players that play that test and fail. You continue giving them opportunities after opportunities and they keep on failing. Then when you turn back to these guys that had performed well in the regional competition, it's like their form have dipped a little and you start saying that did I waste my time comparing these guys to turn back to the first set of players and continue to persist with them? And that's where you always have the West Indies performing poorly. This time around, they made a good choice in selecting Amir Django, you know what, from into the squad. We all knew it was a 50-50 chance of him playing because if Shea Hope had any trainees, is shoulder, I think, in the training session, Amir Django would have not played this match. But everything they said, blessing come in many ways. This could be a blessing for Amir Django going forward. I remember he played a test back last year and he scored 100, and then he wasn't consistently in the team because some players are in the team and he can't make the team. But now I think is the perfect time for him to set the tone and set the example that hey, I want to be in this test team. You gotta find a way to put me in this test team. I'm tired of sitting down on the bench and he's going really well. I think they had a 100 run partnership so far, or 90 yard between him and Captain Rastan Chase. Finally, we can say Captain Chase is putting up a captain innings. You understand? Maybe Samuel Badger was happy to witness what West Indies were doing and his emotion running wild, and he said this is the best team that we have had in a while. Who knows? Maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong. Leave your opinions. Let's run through a few comments and hear what other people are saying about this statement made by Samuel Badger. Right? So let us be realistic before criticism mount on any given team. Please do away with Rastan Chase as captain, Brandon back, Jason Ola to lead with Da Silva as his deputy, and off spinner and Moti in spin department. Get Shea Hope the best complete batsman. These will ensure Holder to lead with confidence. Prove your birth in English condition, Australian pitches, and final destination India subcontinent. Right? So this person is still calling for Rastan Chase to leave. Right? They are batting and batting paradise. Well, West Indies' best shot in this is the leave alone, which is preparing them to out in the next over. Well, I don't quite understand what you're saying. It's test match. You have balls. You can leave balls alone. You can waste balls. So it's not about leave alone. You can waste deliveries. So we need a quality spinner in Moti. Is Graves is the ultimate player. Our utility player. That's what he's trying to say. Then one of the Pacers. Well, if we had had other option in terms of the spin department, somebody who can offer bat as well, then we would have selected them over other players. If we had a spinner who can bat in the top five, top six, and we're not talking Rust and Chase, we're talking other players who can offer something just as how they would have offer with the ball, with the bat. You understand? We don't have that, like an Indian who have Ravindra Jadeja, like these guys who have players who can bat as well. We don't have that type of luxury. So we have to work with what we have. We have the best bowling attack, yes, in test currently. So we just have to continue with that young pace attack, and they're leading the front. So it's good, to witness that. But we still have a work to do, people. The top four have to be strengthened more. Have to be able to continue build and partnership and be able to bat deep. You understand, and put team under pressure, piling on the 500 to 600 runs. That's the only way team's gonna take us serious, or ICC, because they're gonna force them to challenge to play to bat out of their skin, and that's where you might easily get to nip them off. But one step at a time. I don't think this team is bad, but we have to watch them a little bit more before we can say, all right, this is the ultimate team. This is the team that West Indies have been waiting on. Still ain't hold drop silver and play Moti. Definitely may get a 50 or more than 20 runs plus wickets. Definitely not pace wicket. Plus, Django already doing a great job. So people are still calling for other people to be dropped. Boy, oh boy. Yes, until you get to Tour of Australia, it's okay to think like that. Most of these players batted in that 26 all-out match. Well, we understand. We all know West Indies. We can hot at one moment and we just falter the other moment. That's typically West Indies. No question about that. We are unpredictable most of the time. So I'm not gonna say too much about that situation, but hopefully we can have continuous success and prosperity in the team. You understand, and don't let our effort and go to waste. You understand, my people. But good performances by them. If Hope was fit, Django could have been omitted. Yeah. Alright, let's zoom in on another comment, then we close off. Alright. Look halfway decent, but don't but that and leave alone ball is not going to do it. Look at Sri Lanka overs and West Indies overs, and that will tell you no comparison. 318.71 overs, and how many overs West Indies have faced. Well, you have overs to spare. It's not like you're in any rush. You understand? So that statement irrelevant. Every team but different. You can't try to compete with a team. You have to do your own thing. But my peeps, leave your and the stars down below. Alright, bless up.